What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live in color, bringing out also amazing touch. And I want to welcome you back to the Get Ready For It podcast, season 3. Today we're talking about relationships. And we got some people in the building that's going to talk to us about it. But I want to go ahead and introduce you to my co-host for today.
Up jumps the boogie. It's the boy. What's good, y'all? It's the kid Parker. We finna have us a great day.
We got some familiar guests in the building. From my black sister, my girl Mia. What's up, Mia? Speak to the people.
Hello. This is Mia Marche. Mia with an E.
Last time you say you can't spell me without Mia.
Mia.
This is true.
Right?
This is true.
Mia. You gotta.
Me.
You gotta let it.
Let it roll off your tongue.
Me.
There you go.
I got you.
And also, you know her from season 1 and season 2. I don't have to even introduce her. She's gonna introduce herself.
And that's on what?
Period.
Okay. Hi guys, this is Vanessa.
Oh my God.
We miss you, Vanessa. And Mia, we miss you
too.
You two females have, been in relationships. So you guys are philosophers, professors regarding relationships. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, I like the title that you went with. It sounds about right.
So, okay, but my boy KP, he's going to start off with his little segment that he got for today.
I said we was gonna wait,
But I said
because it ties into the actual,
But that's not what the
kinda
topic list I sent out 2 weeks ago, though, said.
You gotta learn how to go with the flow, bro.
This is
You
my
keep
show. I don't
talking
have to go
about
with the flow. I can go with the way I want to go with.
You're right, but either we do it, kind of compromise, or it won't be done.
Okay, so we're just not going to do the segment at all.
Totally fine with that. Let's
Got
roll.
it. Vanessa, Mia, let's go ahead and go into this situation. I want to talk about the 5 love languages. Okay, are you guys familiar with those?
Yes.
One is words of affirmation. I said that word? Affirmation?
Yes. You said
Look
it
at what
correct.
listen.
You growing up in this world.
Listen, I done did a little schooling, Anyway, the second one is act of service. The third one is receiving gifts. The fourth one is quality time. And the fifth one is physical touch. Which one of y'all?
I'm words of affirmation.
Me too. Tell me I'm doing a good job.
Please.
Tell me I look nice. Tell me that our spirits are one.
It goes a long way.
Nessa, what about you?
I think I'm on 5.
Yes, ma'am.
I like everything.
All of it? But
Yes.
if you had to pick one, Nessa, give me one.
What's your top? What's your top?
What's that one that you gotta have? That's you, that defines you.
I would say quality time.
So you like to spend time with your significant other.
Yeah,
You gotta see me.
Yeah, I have to see you.
How many times out the week?
Not often, to be
Okay.
honest, because we have separate lives. So I feel like you're busy, I'm busy. We have to be busy, but allow us to have time to miss each other too. So when we do see each other, it's pleasant.
I like that word.
So do you want to go a little bit more into why you are words of affirmation?
Because I'm sensitive as hell.
You a Cancer?
Don't be funny. I'm a cute Leo.
Oh, listen.
Oh, baby.
Well, you right after the Cancer. So I thought you was one.
You talking about don't?
What date is your
Because
birthday?
Cancers are real emotional. I'm not that.
Wait a minute. Don't speak about us like that.
I'm not that
Don't
bad.
speak about us like that.
Listen, I never date one ever again.
Listen, don't do us like that.
real
We good people though.
sensitive. I got a little bit, but they are.
Okay, Dale, can we move forward off the Cancers?
sorry.
Well, y'all do a
Okay.
little too much. Okay, go ahead.
KP, which one do you think you are?
I'm probably QT. I'm very if I'm into you, I'm really I ain't gonna clingy is the word, but if I like you enough to like you, I'm gonna want to be around you because all those other things are gonna come from me. I will give you those words of affirmation. I will give you acts of service if that's what it takes. If I feel like I need to get you a gift or we're at that point of gifting, that's nothing. And physical touch, if we both attracted to each other, then we bound to intertwine at some point.
Right.
But I need that QT. I need to be able to get on your nerves. I need to get the fuck away from you. So like Nessa said, when I'm gone, you be like, you know what? I miss this nigga getting on my nerves.
Right. That's the best feeling.
So that's crazy. You guys are quality time, and me and my girl, we are words of affirmation.
Right.
Okay. I want to ask you guys a couple questions just regarding the 5 love languages. Is it possible for a couple with a different love language to be successful?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so too.
They say opposites attract.
Right.
They do.
But okay, I give you that. I was overthinking it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. There's
Why were you thinking no?
because I do believe that you have to at least acknowledge the other person's love language. So if you're like quality time and we're dating, I'm gonna need you to give me some affirmation that I look good or I'm dressing nice or my dick big, something like that. Give me those good feedback regarding this.
Right,
Go
but-
ahead.
Okay, so why doubt that your partner won't do that?
I mean, some people are not nice. I don't know.
The only reason why I say that because I think the number one problem with like relationships now, people aren't taking the time to like actually know each other.
I agree.
And so you're just rushing into lust. You guys don't really know each other. So, when that mood comes, you're automatically looking at it negative, like, oh, they didn't say this, they didn't say that. If you knew your partner, you'll probably know something's on their mind that they're thinking about, or they probably didn't pay attention. They lack attention. Like, all that comes into play. What have they dealt with before? When you know that, you won't think like that.
Right. One quick statement. Nessa, them lashes on you is popping right now, girl.
Hey, hold on.
Look, it's the everything for me.
Listen, period. Let me shout out to let me shout out to Lash Lioness on Instagram, baby.
Okay.
When I said, "Ooh, she got me right together."
She did that. Okay. This is kind of somewhat in the field of it, and I know that us three, being me, Vanessa, and Mia, are not wed. We're not married at all, but we can still have an opinion. What do you guys think happens after the wedding? What happens to love after the wedding? Excuse me.
I think the love can die out.
I'm glad you said. Let's talk real. It can die the fuck out.
I think
Excuse
you
my
can get
language.
really comfortable and really complacent and stop doing what you were doing prior to being married.
I also think too, like, people just look at it as like, okay, back to reality. So they expect the happiness to prolong on its own, and that's not how life works. You have to work for your happiness. And I think a lot of people, like, when they stop working, the other person is just like, well, what's going on? But they don't know how to approach it. That's where that conversation comes in. You know your partner. You try to, if you think you know them enough and you're asking questions, no answers, okay, try something else. But you have to try in marriage, though. You can't just, like, up and leave. Well, I mean, you can, but it's like, it's like, logically speaking, like, marriage is supposed to be like a unionship between two people. So if you just up and leave, you never try. So why even go through that?
Right.
Yeah, do you want to give your reason behind that, or how do you feel about that?
I agree with what she said, but I really feel like a lot of times some people feel like, okay, we're married now. That's that. So they don't, like she said, they stop trying, they stop putting that same effort, they stop putting that same attention, they get really comfortable and really complacent, and then they're confused on why things change without trying to correct that change.
Yeah.
And KP, being the only married guy on the cast, do you have any feedback about what happens to love afterwards?
Yeah. It's life. I've had plenty of conversations with both men and women who have been in relationships like 30 plus something years, and they all literally just say the same thing. Either you lose interest or, people grow. So the person you marry is not going to be the person that you're with 6-7 years, later. So it's like, it's always one of those things they always just say, man, you just got to be in it for the long haul. And they just kind of, you know what I mean? Like, shit happens in life. And if you're not willing to change and adapt, then, just kind of either break it off or y'all just stay together. I don't know. They usually either at that point, somebody be done passed away, or they just super fucking old and they just,
Yeah.
But yeah, usually they say that. I mean, everybody, no matter who I talk to, because I love talking to people, other married people, especially like when they've been in that crazy long ass relationship. They tell me about the breakups, the makeups, the almost divorce, the children. They just talk about it, but it's just something like you just got to keep working at it. So like Nessa said, you either in it or you're not. So.
I feel as though after the wedding, a lot of things can happen. You can start cheating. Yeah. cheating. You know, you want that little outside. What I'm trying to say here, okay? If you married to somebody for 25 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think people get bored in marriages.
I mean,
feel
people
like
get bored in relationships.
Right.
People
Yeah.
cheat in relationships. You don't necessarily have to be married to cheat on.
I understand that, but right now I'm talking about marriage. I feel as though
But that's
people
a
get.
relationship.
I understand that, but I'm talking about marriage specifically. So I believe that in a marriage, people will become bored, meaning that they have spent such a long amount of time with that person that there's nothing else to do.
It's dying out.
It's dying out, and that's what
Battery
you
needs
said
to be
earlier, and that's what I was saying, that it
recharged.
dies out. So, what, Vanessa? What do you think people can do to keep that flame alive? Then, if you feel like it's dying out, because people know when it's dying out.
Yeah.
Then something just happened one day. You're like, oh no, this is that. Oh, it's going. Yeah, let's get a divorce. This is not working.
That's
So
my problem.
What do you think?
I think the best thing that for people, whether you're in a relationship or in
I was
this
gonna say,
situation,
you might want to ask them like relationship questions. You can't ask.
I mean, that's the thing. I feel like everybody can have an opinion on anything. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be married or not. Go ahead.
Right. I have a question. Okay, so because I hear this, I'm not going to say I hear it a lot, but what do you feel about people who aren't married to give advice on relationships?
What? Ask the question again.
Like, how do you feel about people who aren't married give advice on like relationships and marriages and stuff?
You listen. I mean, I or at least I just listen.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, as far as like just a regular relationship compared to a marriage, it's easy to just walk away from.
Right.
It's easier to just be like, fuck it, whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, or at least that's just how I view it. Or from my experience of dealing with my brothers, close friends, they just be like, fuck it, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just walk away.
Right.
Because that's all they know. But a marriage is, again, you have to continue to work at it. So if you haven't had that, or even been in a long enough period of a relationship to weigh in on those certain things, then it's just like you was just in a relationship 4 or 5 months ago, and that was the one. And now you're not. And I know that because my brother, I ain't gonna say which one, but my brother, he's had those moments of like, oh, this is it. She's the one. And a few months down the line, it's done. Oh, what happened? Oh man, don't even bring her name up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you haven't even been in that 4, 5, 6, 7 year relationship, whether it's marriage or not, but if you haven't had that moment of going through those hoops, then how much can you really weigh in on something that's that heavy? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's a matter of like trying.
Longevity.
Like, longevity of trying. Like you're actually putting in the effort. Gotcha.
I think it got a lot to do with what you just said too, based on what you know. So like I've never been married, but my experiences is my parents. So they've been married for 34 years. So I can witness their ups, their downs, their good, their bad.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact my parents, when they were going through their bad, they had to first acknowledge it, not be in denial about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they could attack it. So they
Yeah.
started implementing things. So they
Yeah.
had date night once a week, mandatory. Whether they had a good day, bad day, no
It
matter what
wasn't
day,
that.
they implemented that.
Yeah.
They started doing cruises
Yeah.
once every like 6 months. They started doing more things together
Yeah.
and making it priority.
Yeah.
So I can only go by what I see with them,
Yeah.
but it does have a lot to do with what you see, your experiences,
Mm-hmm.
what you know,
Right.
and the effort
Yeah.
to want it to work.
I agree with that because I'm not gonna lie, like I was completely against marriage at one point because of what I witnessed my mother going through with my father, and it was like very unpleasant, like my whole childhood, even pouring into adult life. So it just had me, in a way like, fuck niggas, get money.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what. And now you in relationship mode, and you like, fuck a marriage. I
But
ain't,
listen,
you know what I'm
and the
saying?
thing
So-
about it is like it hasn't even really gotten to like a full blown point of relationship mode. Like it's been that bad since I was a kid. So I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was doing dudes behind me. Like I ain't care, like, boy, if I want to talk to you, your homeboy, your cousin, or whatever, like it's gonna
And
happen.
it is what it is.
Right, it happened. They all knew. No, I didn't care. Oh well, y'all don't care either.
Yeah.
I run this, but I noticed, which is crazy, because I actually went to a counselor at my old job, and I talked to him about a situation that I was going through, and it was just so crazy because he read like me my whole life, my copyrights, within a matter of 5 minutes of me telling him one piece of little thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, you know, remember how I was in Get Out when he was crying? Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, am I being released? So I'm now learning and like, you know, looking at other people's relationships, marriages and stuff like that. And just like you pointed out, it's just a matter of the longevity, like you trying, you putting in the effort. And I feel like that's important. That's what now people aren't realizing. Like, they don't want to acknowledge that. Yeah. Like, you know, now it's, oh, leave a toxic person where they're at, whoop-de-whoop, this and that and the third. Yeah. They could have been just toxic in that moment. Like you pointed out, it's the season. So who's to say that they can't change in a different season? Right. You just like, oh, first sign. I'm out. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Insecure. Sorry. Yes. But Molly.
Bro. Hold on. Because I wasn't on Insecure, but my wife got me onto it, and I was like, you know, I got into it like at the end. So it's like I got to see Molly be a bitch, like a real deal fucking bitch. And I was like, yo, what's up with this motherfucker? My girl, like, chill. Right. She was cool. She cool. Maybe she gonna tell you. I was like, nah, fuck that hoe. She ain't finna do Easter like that. Fuck roll up. But yeah, and then I watched it from the beginning. I was like, yo.
I rewatched the entire show again for the second time. And remember when Molly found out that her dad cheated and she just completely went cold turkey, stopped talking to this man like he's the worst person ever until Thanksgiving came and her family was like, look, you doing way too much. They worked it out. How are you going to be more upset than mom? That's not your man. And it took for someone to be straight up and real with her because she made it seem like it was all about her. And once she realized, like, dang, like, they did make up, so I might as well try. Because remember, Molly never been in a relationship. So that's when she started dating Andrew, and she was trying. So she realized.
If you don't watch Insecure, you don't know what the hell going on.
It's hard. I mean,
if you don't watch Insecure, I need you to binge watch it.
Seriously.
Yeah,
it's good. Really it's good, fellas. It's good.
So I want to move on to a segment that we typically do with XL. It's called the XL segment. It's typically when people write in anonymously. I put it together, and they ask us for our opinions, or they give us a story and want us to give our feedback on it. So since XL Savage is not here, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of it. So I'm gonna call it XL without Savage.
Did you want the music?
Huh? Yeah, go ahead. Get the music.
Okay. Give me a sec. I got you, brother. You know I'm here.
Please play a good song.
It's like it's like one of those.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all ain't ready. You ready, brother?
I am.
Oh
no, I'm gonna laugh, bro. I can't even be serious. Okay.
No, do it.
What? I can't. People look at me. I can't.
You better close your eyes.
I'm trying to get that.
Hold on.
That deep.
We gonna DJ screen that motherfucker. Hold on.
Tap into that zone.
I can't. I'm gonna start laughing, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Please.
You gotta go in the character, man.
I can't, man. I need
one of them late. It's one of them late night sessions. You know when that bass kick in.
The purple lights came on.
It did for you. It done set the mood and everything.
So I'm trying to get my voice like as low as Savage. I don't know if it can go any lower than that.
That boy got a deep voice. That's what I'm saying. That's Barry White's cousin, little nephew.
You got a deep voice?
He has
authentic really deep voice. I'm gonna let that one slide.
Whoa.
Okay, this one is anonymous. Okay. Hello, Get Ready for a Podcast. I hope all is well. I want to know what signs should I look for if a guy is really interested in me. I had a guy who was very hot in the beginning, but now he's a bit cold. He used to message me every other day, and now he has slowed down to only 1 to 2 times a week. What should I do? XL.
2 things.
Well, go ahead.
A, if a man is interested in you, you'll know. He's going to put in the effort. He's going to want your time. His attention is going to be there. So if it was hot and then it got cold, he probably lost interest. But you have to also check yourself, because you said he was texting you every day or every other day. he may be feeling the same way, that you're not putting that same
Know your
or
worth,
effort.
Kings.
So therefore, he might be like,
I
you're
was
not
gonna
reaching
say
out
that.
to him either. So he fell back. My opinion.
That was good. Vanessa?
I was finna say that. And
Period. Pooh.
period. I also feel like too, it could probably be like other things happening. Like it's probably going through life. You know, sometimes that happens when you're just in the talking stage with someone. So you gotta try to stand out to whatever they're going through. And, you know, make them feel like, okay, well, let me start back that energy again.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
sorry,
ahead. Go
okay.
ahead.
So I think another thing, it could also be like he was probably dealing with someone going through a breakup. I don't know why, but we do that. If we're going through a
Yes.
breakup, it's a possibility we're going to get back with our partner, but we're just like, let me go talk to someone. Right. So that could be it. His baby mama around. 'Cause it's a lot of y'all with kids out here.
Whole entanglement out there.
Right. Like, but honestly, it could really just be a number of things. I think the best way to find out is like reach out.
Yeah. I do want to elaborate on what Mia was saying. A lot of the times, the expectations for a guy and his communication has to be fucking
Superb.
a lot taller than what the fuck that man is. And as a man learning to communicate, which is something I'm still dealing with to this day, it's very hard. And it gets draining for me to be like, oh, good morning. How's your day? Oh, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly throwing myself out there, putting myself out there, and then you just like, yeah, I'm okay. Or like if that man's constantly texting you and the moment he doesn't, you don't reach out. You don't try to figure out what's going on. Are you asking him, did he eat? You know what I'm saying? Like it's the little things for the men that turn into big things. So maybe you gotta, you know what I'm saying, put yourself out there, put yourself in his shoes, text him every day. And then at that point, if he's not reciprocating that energy, then you know, it kind of just is what it is at that point.
Listen here, baby girl.
Go ahead, tell us
You
the
need
truth.
to be having 16 dudes lined
That
up
too.
in a row.
That too.
I
Don't
feel
be
as though
scared,
no.
sis.
I feel as I'm not saying like in a relationship you need to be having sex with this man. You should be talking to 16 dudes all at one time.
That's hard.
No, listen.
But why though?
My thing,
Right,
because you have to
I
keep
think
your
he-
options open.
I was going to say, yeah, that's what
I'm
he was
saying
getting to.
she's.
But do it have to be 16?
You're telling me that she's
Nah.
right now because for her to
hope
feel as
not.
though that she kind of counted how many times he was texting. That means that this is the only person that really had or has her attention.
Right.
For me, she's being a young person. She should be having other dudes.
I can agree with you on that part.
So
but
16 people is needed.
I'm not gonna say 16 because let me tell you something. I don't even save numbers at all, especially if we're in a talking stage. It takes probably like, if it's consistent, even if we just hit each other up here and there, baby, that at that point it has to be like a year your number is saved. Before that, your number is not
Do you
saved.
put like an emoji or something? Like how
I
do you
don't
remember who you
No, I don't know.
She
I
read the
literally go
thread.
to my
She read
I
like,
go
what
through
we
the
just
thread and
talking
I'm
about?
like, oh, okay,
That's who
gotcha.
that is.
Yeah, so I feel like if she does that, that's a lot of memory.
Yeah.
You got great memory, but also I say just reach out because you don't want to
Never know.
assume.
Yeah.
You never know. Like life happens.
So you want her to be like, hey, nigga, why you ain't responding to me, man? You catch the
No.
fade or something like that?
I
Is that what you're
mean,
saying?
No, I
Vanessa?
didn't say that at all.
That's not what she said.
I
No?
didn't say that at all.
I'm
Reach
wrong. Okay.
It could be
in
as
the
just
sense
simple
of
as
just checking.
Yeah,
on
you know,
him
Yeah, just
and
to say
and
you can't
see
do
this,
what,
yeah, I see.
see how he responds to that, or see
And-
if he responds to you.
And a
at
lot
all.
of the times, honestly, it just takes a woman to be like, you know what? I feel like you having a bad day. Let me take you out, or let's just meet up here, or let's just get you out the house type shit. And 9 times out of 10, you know, depending on that person's mental state, you never know. That person might be like, you know what? I don't want to, but I'm gonna go with you, and then you end up being the reason that they're happy, or that situation is turned around for that person.
Right.
So, I mean, I ain't saying break the bank, but you know.
Okay, so we have given our opinion. That was the XL segment without Savage XL. Savage, just to let you know that you ain't shit. But I want to move all the way down to a segment like they call What Facebook Said. Okay, these are things that I have pulled from Facebook that people have stated, and I just want to know how y'all feel about this. You know, what
Okay.
y'all opinion is.
I'm ready for the first one.
right.
Okay, this is okay, America. This is how these people wrote this. If it's cuss words or any N words, it's not me, it's them. If a nigga got to buy you something or pay a bill to mess with you, you're a prostitute. Ooh, I can't even say it right. Prostitute. What's your opinion on this?
I feel like that saying is very dumb because the definition of prostitution is you're receiving money in exchange of sexual intercourse or you're a sexual act. So if you're just paying a bill, why do you automatically think that pussy comes with it? Why do you feel like I'm fucking you just to get your money? No, seriously, because that's no. I feel like a lot of guys are getting so upset because women are now more open about how they receive acts of service, quality time. You know,
you need to go home.
No, but for real, and I'm giving pussy for it. No,
but you have to also understand we live in Tampa. Yeah. Tampa is the biggest scamming ass city in the world.
To say
niggas nowadays, that's how they coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this. Let me do that. Oh, I got this. I got that. Let me take care of this. Let me take care of that. That you don't gotta ask. That's what they're doing for the attention or because they have it at the moment. So that's on them.
Period.
Oh, you ain't on me?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you.
Okay, cool.
Just give it very quick because I know you finna go left.
So you know what I'm saying. So I do want to say that those women do exist though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh well, you gotta pay to play type of thing. And it's just, you know what I mean? It could be something.
They do.
You know, it could be
But
something just, you know.
But
something
okay,
simple.
so if that is the case, flip that. The dudes are wanting the sex, right? So it's supposed to be free.
I mean,
in your opinion,
don't everybody want sex?
No. You said that there are some women that say you have to pay to play. So if there are dudes who want to play, are they just playing for free, or because they have their wants and needs as well?
That's also true, but so I feel like
just to make the audience aware, I got this directly off of KP's page.
Yeah, I know it's from me.
So he's the one that
I was ready. Yeah,
felt this way. But he didn't write it. I believe he just shared it.
Reposted it. So I think it was coming from.
And it's always, know your worth king after he posts something. Go ahead.
A gentleman's perspective. Now, if I'm out here scamming and scheming and offering to pay you bills, or if I'm fucking with you knowing I got to pay to play, that's different. But I'm talking about those, what the city girl
have
say?
A genuine interest.
Right. I might have a genuine interest in you. And let's just say you big popping, you big shit. You got niggas actually paying your bills and da-da-da-da-da. And I don't know that, though. Mm-hmm. I'm just coming to you like, you know what? You look good. Let me take out. Oh, where we going? Oh, just a little date here and there, or something that ain't gonna cost too much money. But you used to steak and fucking potatoes, or you may just be able to get dudes who don't got a lot of money to buy you shit. Mm-hmm. But I don't know that, or it just may be those situations to where like, like, oh, you got to pay a bill in order for me to even go on a date with you, type shit.
Okay, and in that sense, you have to analyze who you're going after.
That's true.
You're going after women who operate that way.
So, and then
again, it's just a safe assumption. I don't know that until I approach you.
Right, but I would say if it comes out of conversation, that's your decision whether or not you stay. You don't have to stay, but you have to look at who you're going after, just like Mia said. So if you're constantly going after girls that are used to that acts of service and you're not financially stable enough to provide those acts of service, then you need to revamp your
especially
taste.
If you ugly.
Okay, so let's just say
if they're ugly though, because if she's used to that, like you said, right?
So let's just say she's not, but she's trying to
get
used to that. So like, I see that you're a normal person like me. I see that you're not fucking with scammers, but you trying to get on that level. Like you cute, you on the gram, you flicking it up, you get all these likes, comments, thirsty dudes in your DM, but that's not your lifestyle. We on the same level, but when I approach you, you like, you know what? Nah, you gotta. Oh, you need to.
But you kind of not on the same level, because if you're saying that she's trying to get on that level, her mentality or what she wants is different at that point.
Exactly. So move along.
Move on.
Facts. Okay, I got another one for you guys. Once again, I didn't say this, they said this. If you want a nigga's last name, he's going to put you through hell and back.
Lies.
I don't want to believe that.
I don't believe that.
This is what a female said, African American female said. Once again, she said, if you want a nigga's last name, he's going to put you through hell and back.
I mean, that could be
You want to
vice
tap into
versa.
that first? Or?
well, this was exactly a black female said this, so that's perfect that we're going to go in.
Okay, so I mean, regardless of black, I see it all the time. Like different races try to say, "Excuse me, niggas ain't shit." So, no, but for real though, they say it, and it's some of the stuff is just dumb. But I feel like you can't categorize that to everyone, and every man, because I've seen love happen organically. Like my cousin just proposed to his girl. Shout out to him.
Big ups to Brody.
Congratulations.
Right.
You know what I'm
So, and it's like, so far from what I've seen, it seems peaceful. And for him to finally want to get on one knee and ask her the big question, and the surprise he did was like really beautiful. So
Yeah.
I just seeing that was a
It let
reminder.
you know,
like,
it let you know. It's
y'all doing
possible,
too
yeah,
much.
for sure. I
think that we are so conditioned to toxicity that they want to make that a
Oh
norm.
my
Like you have to go
God,
through hell and back to get
right.
somebody's last name. I don't like to believe that. I think that you're going to go through things.
right.
You're going to go through ups and downs, good and bad. You're going to have disagreements. You're going to go through things.
Right.
But that does not mean that in order to get my last name, I have
You
to
gotta-
put you
yeah.
through hell and back. That's dead.
Yeah, because you're not finna put my queens through hell. You feel me?
I mean,
That's toxic.
Just to get a stupid last name
Right.
like
'Cause if it-
Boquisha
like, that sound crazy
or
for me.
Bailey. You know,
Right.
we ain't finna take no stupid ass last name like that. You feel me?
Bailey.
I just think that sounds toxic. That's like, let me put this nigga through hell and back to see if he cares. That's toxic as
And I was
hell.
gonna say, yeah, it goes both ways because I've seen some brothers chase women down. Like, you know, she out here doing some crazy shit, or you know, you ain't got no business with dealing with this girl, and they still be like, I need her in my life, type of thing. Oh, marry me, no. Oh,
Toxic.
marry me, no. Oh, marry me, no. Like, bro,
I think
like,
you
just-
can have healthy
you know what I'm
disagreements,
saying? You know,
healthy,
Sheesh. But
ups
yeah,
and
nah,
downs.
It's definitely some dudes out there that probably
Right.
agree with her though.
Could
like,
you believe walking around with the last name Bailey?
Now, what's wrong with Bailey? I'm not gonna lie, it's funny because I actually know someone named Bailey.
The
last name.
reason why, because his last name is Bailey.
Ooh.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I thought it had.
I
an
thought
article
it
on
was.
His
Yeah,
I-
like what?
I didn't know
I'm
this.
like-
last name is
I
Bailey.
didn't know this.
I'm
His,
on
his
Bible.
government name is Darius Amigos Bailey. Look him up. He's from Georgia.
Obviously.
We used to work
What
together. No,
part?
it's not.
Huh?
Yes,
What
it
part of
is.
Georgia?
Atlanta.
Oh, I'm from Savannah.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
That's what's up. Gia in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The Bulldogs won Saturday.
Well,
too,
Florida's
man.
in here.
For-
so-
813
is it? Anyway,
Where-
okay. Another one.
Yeah, what's up?
Another one. Once again, we're on the Facebook. What Facebook said segment. Be completely honest. What's hard about dating you?
Do we want to go there later?
I can go first.
Nah,
if I
they
need
been
to.
going first this whole time. You might as well, you know.
Yes,
they both looked at me like this.
Wait a minute. Did he just disrespect me? Oh, I just caught on to that. Okay. I'm going to speak to you in private later. What's hard about dating me? Clearly my sensitivity. I'm
That's that cancer.
Friendship wise, baby, you hard to deal with.
I mean, but the worth is good. You feel me?
I've grown to love you though. So
It was
yeah.
love at first sight to me.
It really was.
It
It
really
was
was.
pleasant. We had that little bump, but we
That little bump, but we got-
overcame it.
I love
my
when she
friend.
says pleasant, y'all.
Pleasant.
Yes.
I do.
But my sensitivity is probably the one. Next, I said my statement.
It's on you.
Oh, damn.
You just
I was with. I would probably say my communication and my emotion. I'm very. I grew up in a very. I wouldn't say very hostile environment, but like how I learned to love is weird because my mom was very open and loving and caring toward me and gave me those avenues to talk about how I felt and stuff like that. But my dad, he was very street, and certain things, it came to a situational basis as if he would be okay to accepting you being open about your emotions type of thing. So it kind of put me in the dead center because I can't be like, oh, ain't nobody ever teach me how to love, and I can't be like, oh, ain't nobody ever teach me how to protect myself. So it's just like it's a horrible mix of emotions when it comes to dealing with that because either I'm too open or I shut them down, and once I shut them down, I'm a horrible person. I've literally heard people tell me that like I'm a bad person or like it's I don't know, but my emotions are definitely one of those, and plus I'm aggravating. That's the plus side of it. Though. But outside of that, yeah, my emotion and communication is definitely something I'm trying to grow with me as a person. So.
I am a huge overthinker, but I was told that an overthinker just needs a great communicator. So I'm going to roll with that.
She got a solution to her problem. Hell no, I cannot see.
I'm going to roll with it. That's what I was told. So.
I was just so we done.
Yeah, I'm just vibing, y'all. My bad. But honestly, I think the hardest thing about dating me, to be honest, well, I'll say like two things. I know I'm like a little too chill for people. I notice that bothers them. Like, I'm not
nonchalant.
Yeah, I'm very nonchalant. I'm not glued to the side of your hip. You can literally do your thing and I do mine. I've noticed it's been like a oof. People been going crazy. Yeah, and I'm just like, whoa, like, is it really that serious? I don't know. And then I say like my communication, it has gotten a whole lot better. Like you mentioned, like I used to be a little hostile, but it's because I felt like I was communicating well enough. And first instance I received that you're not paying attention, you don't care, I just blow up. Yeah. And now I'm just learning more and more, like, just wait. If they don't understand the first time, change around what you said. Yeah. Try to explain it to them. Like, you will want someone to do that to you. Why not do it to them? And I notice a lot of people can't keep up with that, like, at all.
Yeah. I'll say that nonchalantness and that like how you said, like, how your state of, like, that communication. Because I've dealt with, like, people that just kind of roll with it because, like, maybe they just like me in the sack. So they would just be like, you know what? I deal with this. Boom, boom, boom. We do our thing, and then every then and now and then, you know,
that's what you dealt with.
They wouldn't, or like they'll just like they'll tolerate me for some other reason. You know what I mean? So it was just like, all right, I thought that was cool, and then you deal with somebody who actually gives a fuck, and then they be like, you know what? I'm gonna need more from you. So it's tough.
It is.
Fix your face.
I was just saying that's what they just was dealing with because you was good in the sack.
I just use that as an example.
Okay.
A lot of people are used for many different things.
Okay, was that supposed to be like a dig towards me or something like that?
I just said.
Anyway, last statement on what Facebook said. It's going to be a very quick one. Who should pay for the first date?
Whoever initiated it.
Period. I mean, why are people complicating things? I feel like everything is just like double, triple.
Because
that goes back
in
to
the 1800s. Even if the female may have been like, let's go on a date, it was always the male have to pay.
I think if the man initiates it, I would expect him to pay. But I will always be prepared to cover my own food.
Hello. And I have my money.
Right.
Go ahead.
And if I initiate it, I'm expecting to pay. But if he chooses to, then great. But I'm still expecting to if I've initiated it. So I think it's whoever initiates it.
I think the person who says that you want to go on a date should be the person that pays. Now,
no, you're worth
if I say I'm gonna pay for the date, you talking about let's go like to J. Alexander's or one of them very expensive restaurants.
I need to go.
J. Alexander's. Shout out to the Maui steak.
Gotta write that one down.
So you feel as though the person who initiated should be the person that pays. I feel the same way. Mia feels the same way. KP, how do you feel?
I agree. I'm glad she said it and I ain't said it and get no ugly looks because
the way usually, you say it just don't come out right.
I mean, you can take it however you want. Like, if I don't have a nice way of putting it, then it is what it is. However you receive that is not my
I feel like that because like literally ever since I started dating, I've had my friends, like, I'm on the phone getting ready to go. And I'm like, oh, I'm looking for my purse. Oh, what do you need your purse for?
Yeah, see?
Oh, baby, I'm never going to let nobody catch me slipping. I'm going to have money for Uber if need to be. I'm going to have money for my dinner. I'm going to have money for emergency. No, ma'am. Like, how do you live your life like that?
And she clutches the purse.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't understand. She done tapped that bitch. I
have to make sure I have it with me at all times, seriously, because you never know. But a date, I don't even know who this man is. He could be a whole murderer.
You should never.
And I'm not prepared. No, I'm like, you sound crazy. You sound real crazy.
Okay.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Well, that was what Facebook said. We're going to play a quick game, a simple game called Yes or No. I'm going to give you guys some scenarios. I just want to know, is y'all for it or just no? All right? Okay. If your partner tells you to shut the fuck up, are you shutting it up?
Hell no. I had oh shit. I had somebody try me like that recently. We gonna stop the car at the green light. I want you to explain to me honestly. I want to know why you told me to shut the fuck up.
Maybe it was like a masculine, like dominant, like I'm finna take you down type of girl. But shut the fuck up.
No, but
She
listen,
said it was in the car.
we were in the car. It was almost 5:00 in the morning.
Those are not
Listen,
okay. Those hours are not.
Listen,
okay.
don't keep
no,
talking. Please go
listen,
ahead.
right? Listen,
That put you in a whole porno scene.
No, listen. No. Listen. It was just like they came after the club later than expected. Oh, I'm here. So I'm like, you know what time it is? But okay, I'm not going to argue with you. Just please come on. I have to go to sleep. And we had an exchange of words. I barely spoke to him. And I felt like because I was quiet, normally I'm talkative, it was just freaking him out. And then all I heard was, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, what? Who you talking to? Because I've never talked to you like that. So it's like, regardless of how you're feeling, like, don't disrespect me. Like,
You be
straight
popping
up.
niggas in their face.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. And I'm going to tell
You
you
give me
why.
very heavy hand syndrome.
No, I don't pop a nigga in
Females
his
speak
face.
with their hands.
We do.
Okay,
We speak with our hands.
I've never popped them. I've never hit, never wanted. I ain't gonna lie, I felt the urge, but the only reason why I haven't because, like we touched earlier, communication.
Yeah.
So you're in a state of mind where I felt like you should have known. I don't know what gave you the idea that you don't know, but let's go ahead and correct it now before I, spaz out. And I'm not trying to do that. So I feel like in that moment he realized like, oh shit, like I've never had, anyone talk to me like that. Like I'm not, because I think he's used to violence. 100%.
That'd be the worst. Bro.
Yeah, I think
Dealing
he's
with
used
people
to
like
it.
that.
Yeah, and so it just freaked him out. Like she
You ain't
too
give him
chill.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't give him that energy. So
No.
Okay.
If somebody tells me to shut the fuck up, I'm shutting the fuck up because I'm leaving. Like I remove myself from situations like that. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not arguing with you. I ain't even correcting it because like she said, I don't give you that. So you shouldn't give me that. It's a respect factor. So if you feel the need to give me that, I'm going to go ahead and politely remove myself and let you wonder. You could think on it in your own timing.
If your partner asks for intimacy 6 days out the week, 2 times a day, yes or no?
Nah,
Yes, because intimacy can be different things.
that's true.
Intimacy
Oh,
can
okay.
be...
Oh, let me clarify.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
you said
he wasn't-
intimacy.
Okay.
You didn't say
I ain't gonna
sex.
lie,
I just
I
always-
was, I was, I'm trying to
intimacy
see
can
where you
be
was going.
Forehead
Right.
kisses,
Right. Yeah,
cuddling.
I'm not talking about none about
He
that.
talking about the
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
nasty
You ain't say
penetration.
you. You ain't say that.
Fucking.
Why every episode? We always have to say it.
Fucking.
Well, the next episode, but anyway, so y'all down?
I don't. He a robot? Because I don't even
Oh.
think him or me can handle that.
Yeah.
Listen, he's a
6
machine
times
and he requires
a week, 2 times a day. That's not even like
Listen.
humanly possible.
My coochie, let me tell you something. It be too much going on in the world. So it's like
Yeah.
I have to mentally prepare. Like, hey, I'm gonna have sex with you. At this time on this day, every day of the week, at these separate times. Oh, we're gonna do a split shift. Like what? That sex shouldn't work like that. Like I should, see you do a little cute stuff for like an hour or two. Okay, I'm ready now. Let's get it on. Not no.
It should be
Okay,
scheduled.
clock into work. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
If
might
your
have a problem.
if your partner asks you
Sex
to get
addict.
their name tattooed on you doing it or not?
If it's my
Tap
boyfriend,
name on
absolutely
the
not.
side.
Right.
If it's my husband, I may consider because he's my husband. So even regardless, he's my first.
I'm talking
he's my
about he want
husband.
Daquan across your whole goddamn.
My husband would not want his name across my
I was
chest.
gonna say.
Let me tell you something. Don't ever deal with a nigga
He
like
would
that.
never want my
Gotcha.
name across his chest. But if I choose to, with my husband, it's a possibility. Boyfriend, absolutely not.
I mean, I get your initials on me.
I just said,
Let's get a
but
symbol.
not my boyfriend.
I'm that guy.
Yeah, let's get a
That's-
symbol. Like I look at it, I know what the symbol means. It
Right.
doesn't have to necessarily, be your
name.
name.
Don't put my name on you. Don't put my name nowhere on your
Celebrities do
motherfucking
that.
body. I don't
Like
give a
they,
damn
you
who
got
it
the
is.
females and the dudes. They be having like multiple people names.
That's what I'm saying, like,
what?
shit could
I be feeling awkward when you're just like in a relationship. I know there's like 3 exes of mine who put my name on them, and I did not ask, warrant, wanted, none of that. I
must know how
literally
to cook.
said,
You cook?
"I'm learning."
Oh, you,
Don't
I can't
do
even,
that. Don't do
I
that.
can't even. She look. I look. I'm like,
His
what?
head back. I'm learning, and he can't even lie. I've been doing much better.
That's what's up.
However,
She doing something.
no,
right,
I'm just a
goddamn.
good ass woman.
The
But
fuck? The fuck? Hold on. Say it one more
period.
time.
I'm just a good ass woman. But fix your face. I
I
literally
need a
was
meal,
against
baby.
it. Like I'm telling them, like don't do that.
we
Like
did it.
no,
Yeah.
and that's on you at that point because I was not
Yeah.
thrilled.
Mm-mm.
But not, I ain't doing that.
Don't
I ain't
tattoo
doing that
Dudes
right.
are crazy. Let me tell you something. I noticed too. Like when you like real chill with them, they want to go crazy. Just relax. It'll be okay. Like
Thanks.
ooh.
okay.
Tattoos?
This is the last one out this quick game here. If your partner tells you that they love you, but they are not in love with you, are you staying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's build up to it.
It takes time to fall in love. Like that's not something.
I should have been more
overnight.
specific, shouldn't I?
So,
Y'all been together for 10 years.
That doesn't even make sense. We're not gonna be together for 10 years if you ain't in love with me.
I'm saying they could have been faking it until they came to you one day. Say, you know what? I got love for you, but I'm not in love with you.
10 years.
That's
10
a long-
years.
First of all,
But you have
Listen,
people
there's a
that
lot of
do
niggas out here
that,
tricking these
though.
females right now, and a lot of females tricking the niggas as well to make sure
Thank you.
co-ed. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh gosh.
You know.
Obviously, we know
Y'all
where you
just
stand.
never want to just own up to what y'all do.
Oh wait.
But you have
listen.
to-
but if we're going off what you just said,
Right.
you said if he comes to you 10 years later
Right.
and then decides to say he's not in love with you,
Right.
I feel like at that point in time, you should have been real with yourself so that you could have been real with me 5, 6, 7 years ago.
We know
If
how
you
that
coming
should
at me
go, but
10
we-
years later,
We
then
know how
we're probably separating at this point. That's why you're feeling the need to have that
Okay.
conversation with me now.
Right.
we know how people want their cake and they want to eat it too.
So let me touch
Go
on
ahead.
that because I said that earlier, and I don't understand that. Like, you want your cake and eat it too.
Right.
You're supposed to eat the cake if you want the cake. So I don't understand what that means.
He don't either.
Well,
he don't either.
I mean,
don't nobody
I don't know
know.
what that means.
Yeah.
Listen,
Don't nobody.
maybe 2 cakes. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about it the other day. I think what they probably mean is like, you know how when you like a birthday party or an event, whatever case may be, there's a cake. It's a big cake. You can't eat the whole cake by yourself. Like, you following it? Like, you really can't eat it by yourself. You have to share it. So that's what they mean by like you can't have your whole
know, 'cause
cake.
if I
I
want
feel
my
like I
cake,
give
I
an
need
example.
to
I
eat
feel
it
like
by
let's say
I
a
don't
good
know.
a good example. Say that you are in a relationship with somebody for like 5 years,
Yeah.
and the sex then became boring. You want to keep that relationship because you love the person. That person, they cook, they clean, they take care of the home, they give you massages late nights, but you want some sex on the side from somebody else. So
No,
for me,
okay.
that's the cake and eat it too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if the sex becomes boring, that's on you to correct that.
Spice it up.
Spice it up.
On which
Switch it up.
which party though?
Whoever's bored.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whoever's bored, introduce new avenues, new whatever.
What if the
to
person
spice it up?
Okay, say if you spice it up and the person is not receptacle of, they don't receive it. They're like, I don't want to do that.
That's
I don't
where
like all that.
communication comes in. So if you express to them, look, I love you,
Mm-hmm.
but right now this is really a problem.
Okay.
And I'm trying to talk to you about it first before it becomes a bigger problem, then that's on them whether they receive that or
So
not.
I want to take you down. So after that,
Okay.
so you talk to them. You say, "This is my situation. You ain't doing it like you used to do, baby. And I'm getting really bored. Ain't no spiciness in our relationship at all." And they still don't make any changes. At what point what do you do after that? Because I feel like a lot of people get to that point where, okay, I'm talking to you. I'm having this conversation, but you ain't making these changes.
I think compromise. Compromise has to kick in at the point. Okay, well, if you don't want to do that, what will you do? Y'all decide.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people don't have. They don't want to make a compromise. But why? What are you going to lose if you do not make this compromise?
And I think it depends on your delivery too. Because if you come to me and you're just like, look, I need this and that's that, I might kick back because you're not delivering that correctly. But if you're coming to me like with genuine like concern, you really want to talk because you care and we need to figure this out.
Nah, the way you
It
just
might
back
be a
them
little
eyes went
different.
cool.
Just saying.
Okay. All right. I want to ask you guys some general questions before we wrap it up here. I'm going to ask you two specifically these questions. What do you define as cheating?
Anything you don't want done to yourself.
Period. I mean, what more can you say? It's that simple.
It's really that simple.
Okay. Do you think past relationship secrets should always be kept secret? So should you keep your past relationship secrets secret?
If it's it wasn't.
Oh, that's kind of.
That's
It depends.
If it's
Yeah,
a
it
secret
depends.
already.
If it's something that can affect us in the now, then no, it should not be a secret. Meaning, in your past relationship, if you had drug problems, if you had domestic violence, if you had anything that can carry over into the now, then I need to know that. But if it's something that don't pertain to me now, I don't need to know that. You can keep that where that was at.
Yeah.
Okay. And one last question before we wrap it up. What are 3 things you do before you get into a full relationship with somebody?
Oh, I pray. I pray on it. I start saying words of affirmations towards it. And that's when the universe will tell you, like, hey, this is for you or it's not. So if it doesn't work, okay, boom.
You need to drop a. She said a word. I'm gonna say number 1, like she said, you do pray on it. For me, number 2, I need to see how you handle problems before I get in a relationship with you. I need to see how your temperament, how you handle pressure. And then I am a mother, so I need to see how you are with my child before I commit into a relationship
That's
with you.
very important. Please, people with kids out there that's single, for real, it's too. Ooh,
There's too much going on in
it's
this world.
way too much.
So I'm a big person that nobody is around my child. So if I'm in a space where I feel like we're about to be in a committed relationship and serious, then I need to see that. I need to see how you are with my son. And my son 13, so he gonna tell me. He gonna tell me exactly how he feels.
Right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a really good episode. I mean, of course, Vanessa, you came through like you always do.
Thank you.
Period.
And my girl Mia, she came through as well. Once again, it's your boy, the Amazing King, coming to you live in the color, bringing out also amazing touch. I want to thank you so much for joining us at the Get Ready For It podcast. Hey, make sure y'all check us out at ready4_1. Please follow me at amazingIam_. KP, please send them out.
Up jumps the boogie. It's the motherfucking boy, the man with the plan. Parker, baby. It's Parker67_ on Instagrams. Ladies, y'all want to give out y'all handles and, you know what I'm saying, let the people know where they can find you.
Yes, so follow me my Instagram page at Nessa or whatever. I also have a hair page as well, so if y'all need to get y'all hair done,
Get your hair.
go to my page at Nessa the Hairstylist.
And I will say her
period.
bob is laid
Oh, thank you,
and
girl.
slayed. Okay, baby hair is on fleek.
On fleek.
My Instagram is at Mia Marche. That's Mia with an E. But yeah, I don't do nothing. I don't do hair. I don't do lashes. I don't do makeup. I
She
don't do none of that.
lying. Go to her Instagram. She be motherfucking
Right.
styling. She be
Slaying
traveling and she be like, damn,
Girl, I want a girl. Yes,
girl.
You look good.
Yeah, you look good in the dress, girl. You
Period.
look good. And she be lying. Go to her page, like all I got there pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because she lied, y'all. Outside of that, man, y'all stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. We love y'all. We out.